My dear, there is a reason why I didn't reply to your message, and I've carried the weight of that silence for a long time. I want you to know, from the bottom of my heart, that my intention was never to hurt you, not then, not now, not ever. I wasn't looking for any kind of ego boost, and I never wanted you to think I took your feelings lightly. The truth is, I was scared. I was scared by the intensity of the love you had for me. I had never experienced something like that before, and I didn't know how to react. It was overwhelming, not because your love was a burden, but because it was so pure, so sincere, and so unlike anything I had ever known. I didn't fully understand what I felt at the time. I was confused and emotionally unprepared. I didn't want to say something that would hurt you, so instead, I chose silence, thinking, perhaps foolishly, that it was the safer option. I thought that if I just gave it time, if I stepped back, maybe things would sort themselves out. Maybe I'd get the clarity I needed. But in trying to protect you from my confusion, I ended up doing the very thing I was trying to avoid. I hurt you. And I'm truly sorry for that. During that time of silence, I spent countless moments reflecting, trying to understand my own thoughts and emotions. I didn't want to play with your heart, not even by mistake, because I knew just how deeply you felt. You were never someone I could treat casually. You mattered too much. I felt a strange mixture of emotions, gratitude, affection, fear, and guilt. On one hand, I was deeply moved that someone could love me that openly and that completely. On the other, I felt unworthy of it. I felt that I wasn't in a place to return it in the way you deserved, and I didn't know how to explain that without causing you pain. Looking back now, with more maturity and perspective, I realize how wrong my approach was. I should have communicated with you. I should have talked to you about everything I was feeling, about my confusion, my fears, and the emotional conflict within me. I should have respected your honesty by being honest in return. Perhaps if I had done that, things would have turned out differently. Maybe we could have reached some kind of understanding, even if it wasn't the outcome we had hoped for. Instead, I ran. I took the coward's route, thinking that distance would solve everything. But feelings as deep and as real as yours don't disappear just because someone chooses silence. At the time, I thought I was doing the responsible thing by staying away, by not feeding into hopes I wasn't sure I could fulfill. But in reality, I failed to give you the closure and clarity you deserved. I made you carry the weight of unanswered questions and unspoken words. And for that, I am profoundly sorry. You see, I was immature. I didn't want to be tied down. The seriousness of your love, instead of making me feel secure, made me feel pressured, though now I realize that pressure was coming from within me, not from you. You were never too much. You were honest, vulnerable, and brave in a way I wasn't. You opened your heart to me, and I couldn't do the same. That was my failing, not yours. You weren't wrong. You weren't at fault. You were just being your genuine self, and I didn't have the courage or emotional maturity to meet you there. I misunderstood your love. I thought distancing myself would protect both of us, but all it did was create pain and confusion. I wish I could go back in time and do things differently, talk to you face to face, explain myself properly, and give you the respect you deserved. Please know this, even though I didn't express it well, I did care for you. And I still do. There's a part of me that will always wish things had unfolded differently between us, that we had been able to talk openly and honestly, without fear or doubt clouding the moment. But more than anything, I want you to be happy. I want you to find the love, peace, and joy you so freely offered to me. You are a beautiful person, kind, loving, and incredibly strong. You deserve someone who sees that clearly from the start, someone who never doubts your worth or your love. I may not have been that person then, and maybe I never was meant to be, but I am grateful beyond words that I was loved by someone like you. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for the pain I caused. I hope you find the happiness you deserve, and I hope you never lose that beautiful ability to love so deeply. You were never the problem. I just wasn't ready for something so real. Baby, today I'm in such a good mood, so good that I feel like overflowing with love for you. There's something about this day, something in the air, that just makes me want to wrap you up in my arms and smother you with affection. I feel so light-hearted and playful, like a little kid, and all I want to do is tease you, laugh with you, and love you in all the sweet, silly, and sincere ways I know how. Today, I feel like pulling cute little pranks on you, nothing serious, just the kind that makes you roll your eyes and pretend to be mad, while I sit there grinning like a fool. I want to see you react, to watch your face light up with that mix of amusement and annoyance. And when you do get annoyed, even if only for a moment, I'll kiss your cheeks gently, maybe even both of them, and I'll laugh softly while you try to stay mad at me. You won't be able to, though. You never can. I love you so deeply, so fiercely, that even your frustration feels like a beautiful part of the bond we share. You are so incredibly beautiful, baby. Sometimes I wonder how I'm supposed to keep my heart calm when you're around. It races the moment I hear your voice, when I catch a glimpse of your smile, or even when I just think about you. You've begun to rule every inch of me, every thought, every breath, every heartbeat. I feel like you live inside me now, woven into my very soul, into every fiber of who I am. Just the thought of you fills me with this wild, joyful energy, like I could run a marathon or lift the world. That's how much happiness you bring me. I imagine lifting you up in my arms and spinning you around while you laugh and scream, pretending to be scared of falling. You'd cling to me tightly, your arms wrapped around my neck, your eyes wide with a mix of excitement and panic. And then, when I finally sit down with you still in my arms, you on my lap, I'd hold you even tighter. I'd smile secretly to myself, proud of how I always managed to fluster you just a little. That would be my victory, my sweet, adorable victory. Lately, I've been feeling so playful. I don't know what's come over me, but I've become naughtier each day. I feel like pulling your leg just to see that cute, exaggerated frown on your face. I love watching you get all riled up, especially when your face turns red like a tomato. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. In those moments, I just want to reach out and pull your cheeks. It feels like my right, not just to love you and pamper you and protect you, but also to tease you, to push your buttons, to get under your skin in the most affectionate way. I don't want our life together to ever become dull or monotonous. I don't want us to fall into a routine where we only exchange compliments and pleasantries. I want us to have fun, to laugh at each other, to share silly arguments and light-hearted banter. Those little fights, those teasing moments, they bring color and energy into a relationship. They're the spice that keeps things exciting, that keeps the love fresh and alive. I already know I'm going to make you mad so many times, but in the funniest, most harmless ways. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Let's see if you can make me mad too. I challenge you. But I don't think you'll succeed. You're just too sweet. You don't have that mischievous edge that I have. I guess that makes me the bad cop and you the good cop in our story. And honestly, I kind of love that dynamic. I can't wait to tease you endlessly. I can't wait to kiss you deeply. You bring out every side of me, the joyful, carefree side that laughs easily, the naughty, flirtatious side that loves to play, the romantic, devoted side that wants to spoil you, even the serious side that dreams of a future built with you. You make me feel like a child again, like I've walked into a candy store and everything I ever wanted is right in front of me. Please forgive me in advance if I annoy you too much sometimes. I don't always know where the line is between teasing and pushing too far. But I promise you this, from the depths of my heart, I will always make it up to you. I'll always be there to apologize with a hug, a kiss, or maybe your favorite treat. Our life together is going to be full of laughter, surprises, and so much love. I'll make sure of that. You're going to love every single second of it, baby. Just wait and see.